Hey, I am back. Just sitting here. I was getting ready, and I'm sitting here thinking, I'm just going to the grocery store. I just wanted to put makeup on. I haven't put makeup on in like 3 days. I haven't really felt very well. My whole health issues is really just kind of hitting the fan right now. And in the middle of changing doctors and whatnot, but I was sitting here and I decided to put some makeup on, and I pulled this out. This is a new palette, and it is the Milani, the Gilded Desires palette. This is so pretty. Let me see if I can it is so pretty, and it really it reminds me of a Tarte palette. And I will tell you, if you want to know what I'm using, I've been using this burgundy color here and these two browns right here, and just kind of warming that up. And the Tarte, it's called Froze. I don't know if you've seen these. If you haven't, what rock are you under? But these are the Tarte. They come in little pots like this, and I love that they have this little thing you can smash it back down, because you know with these foiled shadows they can kind of come up, and sprinkle up. But isn't that just gorgeous? And it's really a soft, pretty shadow, and it doesn't take anything to really get a color. And look at that. And you can really just, if you watch my videos before on metallic shadows, you can really buff this up. See, I can really just buff that up to a real pretty shine. What I'm doing is just I have it all over the lid, then I darken the corner, and I'm going back now and just kind of popping this from the inner corner to the center. I'm just kind of barely tapping that just to I want to buff it. Now, on mature skin, you're going to notice if you use some of these really super shiny shadows, you are going to notice that you're going to see a lot of texture and like puckering on your eyelid. You know that, let me see if I can see how see how the eyelid, and this one's nice and flat. I mean, I did that, of course, but how you keep from doing that is what I always show you guys about buffing the shadows, where, see how I'm buffing it? Holding my eyelid kind of taut, not really pulling on it, but really getting in there and buffing that shadow on. You don't have to add more product. You need to actually just get in there and really buff it, and just you want to get all the pigments. It's almost like metallic shadows are almost like flakes. They're like metallic flakes that they put in the shadows. And the reason why, by buffing it, really buffing it in, you're making those shadows lay flat. And when a shiny shadow is laying flat, that's where you really get the nice glow out of it. See, you don't really have to, it doesn't take a lot of product. See how I'm really I'm spreading this out so much, and I just dipped, this is like 2 dips in there. And see how I'm getting so much life out of that? It's hard to kind of see. Same thing on your eyelids. Same thing. You want to really get in there and buff them in. And I always like to, very last, I will buff my lids one last time, just to make sure they're all nice and shiny. Because if you're working with loose shadows, they can the pigments can fall on top of that and, block that really shininess. I love foil shadows and really working with a lot of shiny pigments like that. I'm a glitter kid. What can I say? I grew up in the 80s and everything was neon and shiny and in your face. And that was me. That's how I did it. Just throwing some Sumatra in my waterline. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of chit chat. I know I just jumped right on here telling you what to do. Sorry, but I just wanted to really share that with you. There are so many new products. If you have not seen it, go run and check out Anastasia Beverly Hills on her Instagram page. She is coming out with the I can't say it. Nervina. That's her name, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's her name. But anyway, she's coming out with another palette, and it's gorgeous. It's purples. Oh, fangirl moment. I'm like dying. If you guys have been watching me, you know it. I love purples. Love, 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 love. I wear them more than probably any other color I wear. I absolutely love them. This was another little trick I like to do. I have foundation on, so I don't want to mess up my foundation, but you don't want to use a soaking wet wipe for this. And I like to fold it and get that nice tight edge, and if you see, I'm pulling it real tight, and all I'm doing is just laying it there and just press. I'm just kind of pressing it, and what that's doing is I'm just kind of cleaning up anything, see, anything that kind of just went where it wasn't supposed to. Right there. You can do it kind of right in here. See, I'm picking that up, but I'm not picking up my foundation. One thing I hate is you get all your makeup done, and then boom, ta-da, you get some fallout, or you get something on there, and really just kind of looks like crap. Foundation, I gave it another try. I went back in, and this is the bottle's down there, but this is the Hello Happy from Benefit. I didn't think I liked it, and I will tell you, it's definitely a brush foundation. You can kind of see it is a light to medium coverage. I gave up on trying to build it up. You can see, you can see it's there. Now, if you're trying to cover up a lot of, pigment, dark color, dark circles and whatnot, you're going to have to use probably I got that duochrome color underneath my eyes, and it's bugging me because it's so freaking shiny. But you'll have to use a concealer with it if you go that route. Now, what I did use a concealer underneath. I'm going to show you. I don't like concealers, and I have been really enjoying this one. I'm kind of shocked at the fact I like it so much. I've been trying a few little techniques too that I probably haven't used in years, and one of them is taking a like Fix Plus. Fix Plus has a higher content of, what is it that breaks down makeup? Glycerin. It's mainly glycerin, I do believe, but it helps to really break down those pigments. And I like to take it and douse that beauty blender with my Fix Plus. And I'm gonna do it here because I still have some of that eyeshadow over there. Just, tiny bit of this. This is the Visa Lift by L'Oreal Blur Concealer with Technology, TECHNOLOGIE. Never heard of that word. Anyway, Opti Blur Technology. And this is in 301 Fair. Instantly blurs and the looks of lines, spots, and under eye circles. It's supposed to blur everything. And you can see it's a little darker than what I've tried in the past. If you saw what I did, I had this. This was soaked with the Fix Plus. I'm using this one because it has this real tight point on it. You can even come in with your finger and kind of tap that in and then go back with a beauty blender, if that kind of helps. I'm not big on beauty blenders, but I'm getting more into them. Surprisingly. This one is not actually a beauty blender. This is like the Sephora one, and I actually like this one. This is a flower beauty one. Now, if you have lines in your eyes, what I like to do is I'm not pulling my eye. I'm taking my mouth and I'm pulling with my body, that skin taut, and just holding my hand there where it's already taut to hold it, to keep those, see those lines? What I'm doing is just pressing there to straighten out those lines so I can get a nice, see? It was accentuating those lines, and once I straighten those lines, see? Straighten those lines out and then pat it out. How much better it looks. You can still see a little bit of discoloration, but see the difference? But it's not putting a super ton amount of product there. I don't like a lot of product under my eyes. I don't like a lot of product on my face, period. Now, eyeshadow, I go ham on. If you guys have been watching me, you know I go nuts on the eyeshadows. But now, as far as anything else, I'm not really big on. I'm not, you know, for the right purpose, I will put a lot of foundation on, depending on where I'm going. Same thing, just pat that down. I'm just pressing down. I'm not pulling my face. I'm just pressing down just enough, see, to relax those lines. And going in there. Even the sponge is a little big. I have another one that I like to use for this, and I don't know where it is at the moment. You would probably laugh at me because it is it's actually a body sponge, and it's like that big. It is, oh my god, I can't remember her name. Myrick, I can't remember. Anyway, I got it at Target, believe it or not. And like, I never buy anything at Target. I'm not a Target person, but it's huge, but it has like this perfect point on it. Or you can always go in. I have been going crazy with these. These are the Pure Cosmetics, and I like to press and roll with this under my eye. Same thing. Straighten those lines. I like to press and roll with this. You got to be careful because it will pinch your skin right there. I did it the other day, and I actually just went over where I did it, and it's still kind of sore right there. It pinched my skin right between the edge and the rubber piece where my fingernail's going, and it didn't feel good. But this thing is great for like smoothing out little areas, if you want to get around your nose, you know, whatnot. I like to kind of press product and roll it with this, like that, and get in there, and it just really helps. And it's what I think is so cute. I don't know if you can see this on there. Let me see if it has a fingerprint texture on it. I can't tell if you can see it. I don't, but I wish I could show you because I think that is so cute. It's the circles like a fingerprint. I just thought it was adorable. But you know, you guys would probably think I sound like a broken record, but always clean your brushes between stuff, and you know, clean like down in the crevices and stuff. I see so many people that I've done makeup on that want me to cover acne and show them how to kind of combat some of these acne problems and whatnot. And sadly, a big part of it is simply just taking care of your face a little better. You know, and a lot of times that's just being a little more careful what you put on your face. You know, a lot of people don't really pay attention to some of the products they put on their face. They don't keep their brushes clean. I wash my brushes constantly. And just, you know, I'm a chronic face washer. I'll tell you, I'm terrible about that. And actually, you can wash your face too much. I did find out. So, you want to be careful with that. So, that being said, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of chit-chat. I haven't really posted a whole lot in the past few days. Working on a big video. I have a big brush video going on. And if you guys could see in front of me right now, I have like the doomsday of brushes. These here are just, minus this, these are just foundation brushes alone. that I want to talk to you guys about. I want to really go into depth about the different brushes, the different things that uses, what to expect from different brands, how to choose the exact brush for you, and whatnot. Yes, I keep going over my face. I'll quit. And I hate when you get to the end and it's like soapy. And this is my last one of the regular set. Fix Plus spray is so nice until you get to that last like 5 sprays, and then it's all hell breaks loose and it gets foamy at the bottom, and I don't like it because it leaves, see, it just leaves way too much. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys would like a full tutorial on how to do this eye look, hit me up, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. I love you. Bye.